Howdy, folks. Happy afternoon. Happy Friday. Good morning. Hope you guys are all doing well. You guys are ready? Afternoon. Morning, afternoon, wherever you are. Thank you guys for joining us. Remember to use the code Parsha 7 for 7% off on all our Parsha wine pairing here at Kosherwine.com. Also, remember to like and share this with your friends. Tell them what we're doing, what we're up to. And how you doing, David?
I'm doing well, Jared. Thanks for asking. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty well.
Good.
Doing pretty well.
Pretty
Pretty
well.
good.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
good.
it's been quite a month though, so it's been a nice, fun
Quite
month.
a year, huh?
Yep.
Hey, Ari.
Hey, Ari, how you doing?
Ari is our most avid viewer.
Yeah.
One of the most regular
We have a
viewers.
few.
And I have a feeling like he's not here to learn anything. He's really keeping an eye. It's like a babysitter. He's making sure that we say the right things, and if we get stumped with any questions, that he can go ahead and step in and answer
Thanks.
for us.
You can get the
Yeah,
this here at
Kosherwine.com.
Kosherwine.com.
Yeah, look at that. Nice t-shirt, Jared.
Yeah, I wear it when I work out. So anyways, David, this
All
week
right.
is a very important Parsha.
Yes, it is.
I say that about every Parsha. Whatever.
And every Parsha.
We actually have a new book, folks, in the Torah that we're reading today. It's the book of Exodus, or Shemot in Hebrew, which means names. It starts off with a new pharaoh coming over Egypt. The children of Israel have all gone down to live in Egypt since Joseph invited them down there, and then he dies. New king arises, doesn't like the Jews so much, enslaves them, so then becomes a new chapter in the Torah dealing with the slavery of the Jews and then the birth of Moses, who will become the savior and
Don't ruin it for everyone.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, okay. Well,
don't give away what's going to happen.
First, folks, Moses is born, and then he's sent down the river so he can be saved, and then he's brought up in Pharaoh's house, the Nile. Yep, into Nile. And then little stuff happens. He kills an Egyptian to save one of his Jewish brothers.
As a baby?
Not as a baby, when he grows up. Then he flees, he goes to Midian, he marries Zipporah, Jethro's daughter, and then he sees the burning bush. Which is God talking to Moses, telling him that he's going to have to go and free the Jews from slavery. And and this all happens in the book of Exodus, which is the English name for what we're reading now.
And what's this week's Parsha?
And this week's Parsha is Shemot. Well, Shemot, which means names, but Exodus in English. In Hebrew, for our viewers, just to recap, in Hebrew, every book of the Bible starts with the first one or two words, right? Mm-hmm. Whereas in English, it goes according to the whatever the overall theme is: Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus. Anyways, folks, so we chose Exodus from Joseph Zakon Winery, red blend. Fares very well.
It's the second book in a row that we've had a wine that is the exact name of the book.
Yes, very serendipitous for us. And so let's go ahead and give this a try. I've never tried this before, and we had to chill this. This is a semi-sweet. This is a little bit of a mix-up in our usual here. So
good way to end off the calendar year.
Ooh,
with
look
nice
how light
color.
that is.
What are the varietals on this?
So that actually I don't even know, because it doesn't say on here.
It's a proprietary blend?
Proprietary blend, yes. From Joseph Zakon and his wife Michelle there.
Very nice. So he makes some cab, titzura.
And we featured his stuff before in Parsha pairing for Joseph.
Yeah, with Joseph.
But we're going to go ahead and give
the
this
newest
taste.
release.
Yep.
Right there.
So for all you folks at home who like
It's
the
a nice
semi-sweets,
light color.
there's semi-sweets, and I think you're going to like this, but let's give it a try. So this is a very sacramental, kind of tasting wine.
It's not too sweet. That's the thing. I mean, there's definitely a sweetness to it, but it's very light body. It's not like a rich, syrupy, thick.
Yeah.
It's very easy on the palate, like a lighter, softer drink. I can actually see it, like a lot of people who want like a wine for Passover, for Pesach, for the 4 cups.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like this is light. It's gentle. It's got enough sweetness to it that makes it very easy to...
And it's got discernible fruit notes too. I get a little bit of apricot and it's a little bit of honey. I don't know. I feel honey, even though I usually only get that with whites. But but there's like feints of it. But yeah, it's
very nice.
It's simple, but it's got some nice characters to it that make it unique, in my opinion.
I think this is a very strong, for me, like if someone was asking about a recommendation for something that's not overly sweet, you know, and easy to drink, especially for the 4 cups, this would probably be like the top of the list for recommendations for me. I mean, there's a lot of the stuff that's sweeter. It's more like grape juice with alcohol in it. Mm-hmm. This is nice. It's a very easy drinking wine. I don't know what the alcohol content is.
It's about 11,
10%,
I think 10%. Okay.
So it's not too light, so you can get a bit of that jolt, but it's very pleasant.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
And for folks who are trying to maybe like keep the alcohol, you know, to a minimum when they're drinking, this is a good one. You know, so it's 10%. And
good stuff.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, and he was the winemaker. Joseph was here. What was it? Around
about in the
May,
summer.
June.
May,
yeah,
June,
he was here a few months ago. We got some stuff on Instagram and Facebook with him. Great guy, good stuff. Makes a lot of these similar style wines. The Petite Syrah was like that blueberry pie. Also more of a dry wine, but had you know, some sweetness to it. The cab is unoaked, very light, easy. These are like light-bodied, easy, pleasant drinking wines, especially for people who like a hint or a hint plus of sweetness. Really good options. Yeah. All right, Jared, that's this week's Parsha wine, Exodus from Joseph Zakon. Next week, what will we be sharing with people?
So for next week's Parsha Vayera, we're going to have the Novel. Pretoria, which is a Kosherwine.com specialty house label exclusive.
Beautiful label.
Yep, I think you guys are going to like this one too. And stay tuned next week to see how it factors in with this, or next week's Parsha.
Awesome. Will do.
Yep.
All right. So good stuff, guys. Good start to the book of the next book, Book of Shemos. Don't forget the case is available online for the Book of Genesis. Sorry, for the Book of Shemos. We've been saying Book of Genesis for a long time. Book of Exodus, Shemos. It's got 12 bottles in it, 11 Parshas in Shemos, but there's an extra bottle for Purim Katan. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, order that case. Join along with us every week and enjoy the wine, or watch this video afterwards, and as many of you do, and just have the wine available so that you can entertain your guests or your family with
a
with
Kiddush
your selection.
club.
Or your Kiddush club. I don't know what that is.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Good stuff, Jared. Good start to the book of Exodus, and a good way to end the year of 2018. Thank you all for watching live from Kosherwine.com. Wishing you a good Shabbos, and see you next week.
Good Shabbos. Shabbat Shalom, folks. Bye.